Let's head on to the commodities market now. We're going to be talking about kerosene, a popular fossil fuel with multi-purpose uses, including cooking, lubricating, and powering jets. Consumers have expressed concerns about its safety and its proneness to fire risk. It has made many shift to use of LPG cooking gas, and these fears have constrained the demand for kerosene over time. Let's talk to Miriam Odena, Analyst, Financial Derivatives Company. Great to have you, Miriam.
Thank you for having me.
So what do you think is the long-term outlook for the demand and price of kerosene in Nigeria?
So if we look at the risk, let's face the risk concerned with the use of cooking gas, that's LPG, and that of kerosene. So if we actually, statistically, cooking gas is riskier than the use of kerosene. This is because cooking gas has a lower flashing point, and the flashing point is used to determine which commodities are more flammable. So the lower the flashing point, the more flammable the commodity is, and gas has a lower flashing point than kerosene. So it is more flammable, and it is riskier than the use of kerosene. However, we can still see an increase in the demand for gas because it is a cheaper alternative compared to kerosene. And in the short term to medium term, we will still see the price of kerosene and its demand being relatively elevated. This is because of the increase in the demand for aviation, because kerosene, also known as dual-purpose kerosene, is used to fuel jets and planes. So the increase in the demand for aviation due to insecurity on the railways and on the roads would spur the demand for aviation, which would increase the demand for kerosene, as well as how hard it is for Nigerians to adopt new modes of cooking or new sources of energy, clean energy such as gas.
And obviously, we have the Dangote refinery that's coming on board first quarter of 2023. How do you see this impacting the bottlenecks we see with kerosene?
So the Dangote refinery is one of the modern day refineries, which means that it has better technology which could improve its supply. So the Dangote refinery is expected to, in the near or long term, to increase the supply of kerosene as well as dual-purpose kerosene. And this is supposed to reduce the supply bottlenecks in the country. For example, the current fuel scarcity that we are experiencing is due to low investment in the downstream sector of oil, which the Dangote refinery is going to take care of, since it is increasing demand for increasing investment, in this sector as it refines and transports this oil to consumers. So we need to keep in mind, though, that the Dangote refinery is not a silver bullet. It won't completely solve all the problems of the oil sector or improve demand by a lot. This is because of factors such as the subsidy bill, which affects efficiency in markets.
All right. So obviously, we have hydrogen-powered aviation coming into play, at this time. How do you see this, if it actually takes root, how do you see it impacting the price of kerosene and demand?
The hydrogen-powered planes are expected to begin commercial operations in 2030, meaning that we still have 7 years to build and work on the associated risks with this type of plane, such as hydrogen it's very hard to store and it's relatively more expensive than kerosene. So if we're switching to a more expensive alternative, this means higher air prices and airfare price and air tickets prices. This means which are already increasing due to the fuel scarcity in the country. So consumers, if in the next 7 years, government is able to curb this risk or reduce this risk associated with the use of hydrogen-powered, well, we can expect the demand for kerosene to fall, since there's a reduction in the demand for jet-fueled powered planes.
Miriam Ode, Analyst, Financial Derivatives Company. Thank you.